Okay, as I take a look at this, I'm trying to have an idea of what you're trying to create for the background. I understand it's a bag look, but I'm not sure how it fits with the food. So I'm going to give you a couple suggestions, and then I'm going to talk about the text as well, and so forth. The first thing you want to do is make sure you zoom in and make sure you clean up and try to get a lot of the white around the edges. There's a little bit white around some of the edges creates like a glow. So you definitely want to clean that up with your mask. Okay. So it's definitely something to work with on that part. Okay. And again, it's just one of those things to do. Down here where the legs are, let me get up here. What I'll probably suggest that you do is take your paintbrush. Make sure you're on the mask. And I'm going to use a soft edge brush. And I might zoom in a little bit further. Just like that. And I'm going to use a bigger brush. I'm just going to click a couple times to kind of blend those edges in so it feels like it's coming into the egg itself. Now for the background, it's just, itself is just not as creative. I mean, it's just an image added. I like to add, as a designer, you're going to an art school, I want you to bring out your creativity, So I'm going to give you some suggestions here. Since this character is walking, maybe we create a floor. And so one of the things you could do here, we can utilize this image just the way you have it. But I'm going to duplicate the background. Okay. Then I'm going to go up to, I'm going to do edit free transform. I'm going to move this down like this. Now, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Then I'm going to go up to edit, transform perspective. I'm going to take this bottom portion and go this way, trying to create that floor look. Okay. Now, as you get farther back in the floor, it gets a little bit more shading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new layer above this. There's different ways of doing it, for this, but I want to make it darker up here as it goes down to be a little bit lighter in that. So I'll use a gradient tool and see. I'll probably want to select part of the background first, the background copy. So I'm going to take my control key. If you're on the Mac, command key. I'm going to click on the thumbnail of the background copy, but I'm still in layer 3. I'm going to start at the top, come outside a little bit, and I'm just going to drag down. So it's going to create black to white. Okay, but as you can see here, it's not blending in. So what we'll do is we'll change our blending modes. I'll change it to multiply, and then what I want to do is I'm just going to change the opacity down, deselect. Now what will happen is you're creating an illusion that that there's a floor that the person is walking on. Okay, so something like that. Next video I'm going to talk about is your text.